Hello, check. Hi, I request everybody to maybe not have meetings at this time or go down to the first floor if you need to. We're just going to start with the Operation Vijay Grand Award Ceremony. Everybody looks super serious. We're not discussing PMS reviews. Okay, so we have our awesome winners, SZMs, HIs, pod owners, regional heads, everyone's here. So just request your attention over the next half hour, 1 hour or so while we start. Can everyone grab a seat wherever they find it? There's a couple of seats empty here. Yeah, everybody at the back, please move forward. You can come forward. There's empty seats here. You can just pull your chairs up, please. Everybody at the back, could I request you guys to please come forward? You can fill up the spaces here, please. Those who refuse to come forward, the next offsite, we will consider whether your presence is required or not. So please do come forward, guys. That's the only thing I can hold at you. Please come forward if you can. There's a lot of empty space here. Okay, so we're here for the Operation Vijay 4.0 Monsoon Edition Award Ceremony for these wonderful guys here who have given their best for the past couple of months. And as we begin, but do keep clapping for them, okay? Because they have given it their all. And we have some HIs from Bangalore also here. So the next, if you guys don't clap, the next time I also deliver happens, they're going to take care of you and make sure you get the best/worst shipments. So we require your enthusiasm. Please give it your best because they've given their best for us. And as we begin, Abhishek, can we have you start?
Thank you. Okay, I think firstly, this is a session. So just for everyone's reference, why all of this is happening. I think today we have a regional planning event. So our entire last mile leadership is over here. Just for everyone's last mile team, please, guys. Central team, regional team, everyone, just for everyone's reference. So all of these guys are here. And I think they're going to go through an aggressive planning session over the next couple of days, because as we know, the peak season is just on the doors now. I think we are going to have a very, very exciting set of next couple of months. I see some of you guys are just coming back from Chutti also, so looking all bright and fine. But yeah, I mean, we keep on having these sessions in office, but for the regional team who's just come in, all the 4 regions and some of the winners from the various regions, guys, a big round of applause for welcoming them over here. just for everyone's reference, I think before we talk about anything or before we move on to the awards, over the last 3-4 months, I think it's been a fantastic time in the last mile side of things, where I think from a like we were actually number 3 in our performance if we look at March metrics. Okay, March April metrics, in our overall comparison between all the 4 and 5 competitors out there, we were number 3. I think before this session is happening, for a consecutive 4th consecutive week, we have been number 1 in our metrics today. Sorry, Deepak is correcting me. 6th consecutive week, we have been number 1. And when I say number 1, the way we compare it is we have a North Star metric called RTO rates. Okay, looking at the RTO rates, is our RTO lowest in the pin codes that we serve in an aggregate basis across the country. Okay, so today we are number 1 in our RTO rate, and that is something which is helping us gain market share across the board. So there's a phenomenal amount of work that our regional teams have done. The amount of transformation that has happened, and while they have been doing so, it's not like they were only given to make us BIC in business. I think they had 5 other things to do, and I'm going to talk some of that as well. But it's an incredible work. Hands on to you guys. यार कमाल का था, बहुत बढ़िया, मजा आ गया है. ठीक है. I think the season is near. Now we need to ensure this 6 weeks become 15 weeks and we cross the season in a very similar sort of mode. So phenomenal work over here. Another fantastic thing that our team has been doing is what we call as expansion. When we started our expansion drive somewhere around, again, similar timeline, March onwards, when these guys were last here, they presented an expansion plan. The company was hovering at about close to 9,000, 9,500 odd pin codes. Last October, we were active on about 7,500 pin codes. Deepak just informed me a while back, we are going to hit 13,000 pin codes in the next 2 days. By the peak season, which is like BBD and around that time, we'll probably add another 1,000 pin codes. So this season, we will be entering with 14,000 pin codes. That's like almost 80 to 90% jump in a 1-year time period. In a time where, while we have done this growth, we have actually become best in class in our metrics as well. So I think the team over here deserves for this one a much louder round of applause. So guys, please, come on. Just to put into perspective how difficult some of these things have been, how much, like going from 9,000 to 13,000, how much effort it is. In doing that, we have probably launched close to 650 new cities in a period of last 4 months. Can you imagine that? 600 plus cities we have launched as an organization. Think about it. Every day, we have launched 5 new cities. I think that's the amount of effort that has gone in. The kind of things in opening up these cities, these facilities. I mean, there's a trend which has started now. Everywhere we go, we have started doing these franchisee events. So till date, in the last probably just 2 months itself, we would have done close to 25 to 30 franchisee events across the country. Just bringing people in, telling them what are we doing, educating them, spreading the message out. So, I mean, this is not an easy feat while delivering a great customer experience. And this is the first time that we as an organization have been able to do that. So guys, fantastic work. Keep doing that. Good luck for the next couple of months. Good luck for the next 2 days. I know that there's a lot of work to be done over the next 2 days in making this happen. Probably I'll let Deepak take over now. I think we are here for a quick award ceremony of some of the like accomplishments that we have done over the last 2 quarters. So Deepak, you want to quickly take over, talk about some of the things? Yep.
I thought I'll speak at the last, but anyways, so guys, Abhishek has already talked about what we have done as a team. The entire regional team is here. There is also an Operation Vijay that was running for some time. So Operation Vijay is basically a competition that we run across Pan India, where we have a lot of participation from the HIs and the SZMs to beat certain benchmarks that we set for ourselves, right? So the winning SZMs and the HIs are also here. Plus, we also this time ran a competition, a healthy competition across the pods and the regions. And we have some nice trophies, which Amandeep has promised me that will change further in the next event, which we have nice trophies that we will hand over to the winning pods and the regions. But to be very honest, all of this can come only and only with teamwork, only and only with the support of all the beautiful team that sits here. So a round of applause for all this team that sits here. So all of you, whether it is HR, whether it is the sales, the central teams, design teams, mid-mile team, without their support, we cannot do anything, right? So, but while Abhishek talked about what we have achieved so far, let me just spend 2 more minutes before we start the celebrations of the events, what we have to do in the next 2 months, in the next 6 months, right? And some of this Abhishek will talk in the leadership team meeting also later on, which will come into for all of you to plan your time ahead. We talked 13,000 pin codes. To me, the journey from 8,000 pin codes to 13,000 pin codes was not easy, but it's not as difficult as it will be from 13,000 to 20,000 pin codes. Abhishek is smiling at me. So, so I would love to take this applause probably sometime in March if we do hit 20,000. But believe me, the journey from 13,000 to 20,000 will be double difficult versus what we have achieved so far. Because as we go there, we will encounter the pin codes where there will be no volume. Okay, and we have to innovate. We have to. So our there was a event that Abhishek talked about. What is the unique strength of Shadowfax? It's innovation. So we have to come together and innovate. How do we expand to 20,000 pin codes without the constraint of volume? Okay, so that is number 1 priority that we'll have the next 6 months. But even before that, the next 2 months, number 1 priority, while still maintaining the customer service. I just saw the big projections that our sales team has given us. How many orders we are doing per day right now? Anybody? Per day, what's the total number of orders that we are getting? Revenue orders? 10 lakh, right? The projection for October is 20 lakh. As simple as that. So 2 months, we have to double. Okay, that would put a tremendous amount of, I would say, it'll take a lot of effort from all of us, put a tremendous amount of pressure on all of us, both on the last mile, mid-mile, entire organization, because scaling twice in 2 months probably is the first time that we will see if that happens. But I'm very, very sure that with the kind of confidence that our sales team gives us, it will happen only if we perform. So those are the 2 big priorities that we'll take today. And then hopefully when we meet next, we'll talk further. Okay. So over to Aman to start the celebration. Or to Anjali.
Before we move on to the awards, there have been some senior promotions, and Mohan, could you announce those for us?
Yeah, there have been a lot of senior promotions in the last 2-3 months, and we never managed to send across an email because we thought it's nice to announce it once. Some of them are here. Oh, wow. What is this? Okay. Thanks. Okay, the next. Ankit Sharma. Where are you? Ankit, in his previous job, they had something called pathways. They used to find the bright 300 students and pick the brightest. And he was one of that. And we were smarter to pick him from there to here. So that's how Ankit joined us. So Ankit, correct. So Ankit manages the toughest territory. And it was almost about, Delta was about 8% from BAC. Now it is sub 3%. Thank you for managing Bihar, Jharkhand for us. Thanks, Ankit. Anish, Anish, you may want to stand up. Anish is Anish is my joining buddy. I say that because we joined together on the same day. And Anish was managing Tamil Nadu, and then he took over Bangalore, ROK, Kerala, and he has built the region to be the most cost effective. And the journey from an HL to an e-com leader, kudos, Anish. Thank you. Wow. There is this guy called Ashish Joshi. I don't understand how does he smile. I want anybody's job, but not his. You know, he manages our sort centers pan India. In addition, the cross dogs. In addition, FMRTS. In addition, anything else? No. And he continues to and he continues to smile. He is one of our fantastic leaders who has seen a rapid growth in the organization. Thank you, Ashish. Bijalwan, if you are looking at the program, he is our Chelsea fan who had one ground called Punjab and JK. Now he has additional ground of Delhi NCR. He is one of the cerebral guys who started his career from CT and became one of our best board leaders. Thank you, Ankit. This is called the Alexander the Great. He's the guy who has the largest territory from the size, from the volume, from the number of pods. Stand up, man. From the number of pods, from the volume, size, anything else? Supply too. Thank you. Narinder is the stalwart here. Subodh, if you are watching us, he's the man we love. We love him because if you ask me, one person who belongs in true meaning, it is Subodh. Subodh has always been a people person and a great org man. If I think of Bombay, Pune, you can't think of anything else except Subodh's face there, right? And Abhishek the other day was showing me the pod of Bombay. जहां से शुरू होता है उधर ही खत्म भी हो जाता है, उतना ही छोटा जगह है. And they do insane volumes there. Hub, sorry, not the pod, hub. The hub जहां से शुरू होता है, the small one. Yeah, sorry. So, and Subodh manages it. And he's one of the fantastic leaders who has been with us for quite some time. Thank you, Subodh. There's another very interesting guy. Anish and I keep sharing, if you have to ever manage Tamil Nadu, you need to speak Tamil. And this is an UP guy who came and managed Tamil Nadu extremely well, came and set up things in Bangalore, then now manages Hyderabad, AP, Telangana. He's called the chief mentor because when I speak to pod heads like Nagaraju, Ponnu, they all speak so highly about him. And thank you, Udit. Nagaraju Gowda, who doesn't know him? Stand up, man. So, Nagaraju, he is our go-getter. He was managing Bangalore, then moved to ROK Kerala, continued to manage Bangalore, and in the earlier stint also helped us in Tamil Nadu. And the guy whom we go to, anything we need in ops. Thank you, Nagaraju. Apur is our geek. He's the cerebral conversation guy you can have in the organization. He's in Surat trying to manage our BTS. He's the guy who is responsible for design, process excellence, and ultimately productivity. A fantastic guy to have a conversation with. He's been promoted. Bala, I see you somewhere. He's the chief collaborator, actually. More than planning, he's the guy who can work with everyone at the same time. We went to him some time ago and told him that, this manpower thing, always we have a problem. How do we solve it? And he could manage to put together sales, HR, operations together twice a week and has brought in so many changes. In addition to planning, he also now manages line hall. Thank you, Bala. Prabhu is somewhere around. Yeah, Prabhu. Prabhu was managing our cross docks before. Now he manages E2E and he's promising us that he will take it to 2x, 3x kind of moonshot. Great luck to you, Prabhu. This is another interesting person whom I always envy when I look at his Ajit, are you around here? He's the guy who can arguably have the best pedigree from education. This is the guy who went to IIT Madras, which is most respected. Sorry, IITD guys. So, and then he goes to IIM Ahmedabad and an organic leader with us. He spent very short time, I want to say, in Magic Pin and then came to us and he has been with us 2019 almost. Yeah, great. So last 4 years, he has grown to set CT. When we all clap for BAC for every pod, equal decibel clap goes to you, Ajit. Thank you. KK around? He's there somewhere, the tall guy. So KK was managing CT for some time and then moved to FMRTS. And this is again another guy who loves moonshot. Somebody told him that we want FASR from FM to be 99% and he made it happen. Thank you, KK. That's it. Congrats all.
Thanks, Mohan. So now we'll move on to the Operation Vijay Awards and sorry, Naveen, take over. Okay. So we have something called SZM Academy and Naveen's going to take us through that.
So thanks, Anjali. Yeah, so just a quick snapshot on this, right? I think under the leadership of Deepak, I think he saw all the craziness that's coming down the line. So I think we started this about a quarter back. And, you know, we all know that HIs are one of the most important roles that's there within the org. But I think with the expansion, you know, with all the loads increase, all that stuff that's going to happen. I think another role which was very critical was the sub-zonal manager, which is the SZM role. So in Deepak's word, he says colleges, right? I think he told me so many times colleges. So we started thinking about how do we kind of build this up, and that's where we brought in this concept of an SZM academy. Today we have many academies running. We have an academy for HI, TL, SZM, but SZM was where the thought germinated. So we started on this journey. So one constraint was time was a big constraint, right? We cannot take them out for a long time from the operations, right? So we thought of a boot camp, which is a 5-day program, and we mixed it up with experiential learning, where they used to have classroom. I'll show you some of the trainers within this group. So we didn't go outside for the trainers. We got people from within. So they trained in the morning, and in the second half, they used to go to the hub and have a experiential learning where they went and applied the things and got feedback. So that's how you know, this program happened. And yeah, can we just go to the slide forward? Yeah, and you know, I think this particular program deserves a big applaud because of some of the achievements that our teams have done. So we ran the first batch of about 8 people who are our best performers in this org. Some of them are here today. We will be recognizing them in a minute, who have really, you know, shot over the roof, right, from a achievement standpoint. So you can see some of the numbers that's there. So let's give a big hand to all the SZMs. Yeah, can we go forward? One more slide. Yeah, so this is the team behind. So it's a big team, right? I think from the time when we conceptualized this, right, we had the LMCOE team coming together. We had the CT teams coming together, the pod, you know, the pod, the regional head. So it was a big team that designed it, and hence, right, it is so great. So I think Deepak talked about collaboration. I think collaboration is very important, right? And I think 2 ladies managed the entire show, Pan India. So when I say manage the entire show, we had almost 87 people who've gone through it, 11 batches, almost 150 odd sessions, right? Check-ins are like some 158 check-ins that they have done between the manager and the individual who has went through. So significant amount of effort that the team has gone through. And these are all the trainers, right? So I want to give a big shout out to all the trainers. So they had a train the trainer program, and they had to kind of crack that, and then only they could train, right? So all these are the trainers. And as we speak, wherever you are in the regions, you'll be getting a small token of appreciation from our side as you sit wherever you are. Can we go forward? Yeah. So we'll take this opportunity to look at the top, right? From this also, we're picking the top. So we have two people who we have identified who have done extraordinarily well. So we will recognize them. So one is Kanaya Kumar. He's the best SZM from the academy. So let's give a big hand, and I request Ankit to come and share a few words about his achievement.
Hey, hi everyone. First of all, thank you for setting up this platform for everyone. I think this SZM Academy, when we started, we were looking at numbers as well as the way hubs were operating, but this is something which brought a lot of framework into perspective, and everyone learned a lot of things. But there's one guy, he's homegrown. When I say homegrown, he's someone who has picked up e-commerce and delivery and every nuance of this particular business from Shadowfax. He has grown from being an HI to becoming an SZM. And even in that layer, whatever was taught to him, he took it so diligently. He was so curious to learn things. And within a week or so, he started to write mails to Anish, to me, on how to improve performances of his own hub. And he fixed one of his span. Then we were having a shortage of SZMs in Bihar, Jharkhand. He moved to the span of some other SZM where it was a problem. He fixed that. And even right now, the set of the hubs that he is managing are one of the toughest in Bihar, Jharkhand. So huge round of applause to you, Kanaya. His story is pretty inspiring, and the way he takes up things on day-to-day level, his diligence, his hard work, it shows in the metrics as well as the way he conducts himself in the meetings and everywhere else. Super proud to have you in the team.
So I request Abhishek to do the honors of giving out this plaque to Kanaya. So let's give a big hand to Kanaya. So Kanaya, do you want to share a few words? Kanaya, आपको कुछ बात करना है?
थैंक यू सो मच फॉर इनवाइटिंग. मैं शैडोफैक्स में 4 साल पहले ज्वाइन किया था एज अ ऑफरल टीएल, और मेरा जर्नी बहुत ही अच्छा रहा यहाँ पे. और मैं काफ़ी टाइम से सोच रहा था कि मैं कुछ अच्छा करूँ ताकि मैं यहाँ पे इनवाइट हूँ, एचओ आऊँ और सब लोगों से मिलूँ. फाइनली मेरे को ये अचीवमेंट मिला. थैंक यू सो मच.
Yeah, and the next star, who's the second best from our ranking in the SZM Academy, is Dheeraj. So Dheeraj, are you there? Yeah. So let's give a big round to Dheeraj. He takes care of the Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan MP pot. Come on up. And I'll request Devendra to come and speak a few words about Dheeraj.
Hi team, good evening. First of all, I would like to thank the organization to start this SZM Academy. When 1 year back I have joined, and thanks to Mohan, HR team, and the entire management team and founders, this is a big cultural change which is happening. In Pan India, we have, I don't have exact number right now because number keep on going up and down. So we have approximately 235 SZMs who are managing the last mile org. 200. 180. Okay. So I correct myself, 200. So right now, if you look at me, my reporting structure is that only 4 people are reporting into me. And the SZM approximately manage 13 to 15 HIs. So they are the belly of the organization. Any organization which runs, healthily runs, is a belly, which feeds the entire organization. Even the human, they have to run on their belly. So this position is very critical. When SZM Academy started, this is not only a cultural change, but it is giving a lot of confidence on the ground that not only that we are telling them to perform, we are telling them how to perform. And this is a big cultural change. Along with that, my team is feeling very confident on the ground that an organization is also investing on their skills. We are not even thinking whether the stickiness index is going to improve or not, but for sure, the cause is very noble that we are investing on their skill and which is going to help them throughout their life, not only the journey with us. So that's how I want to start as far as SZM Academy is concerned. Dheeraj take care of Bhopal, and I'll stand up and take the all ownership that overall MP was not performing well. But today when we are talking, we are very much there, and this MP is into a BIC. So big round of applause. MP is having two big region, Indore and Bhopal. Bhopal is one of them. It is also one of the complex location. And not only he has done good on his SZM project, even the number has improved in Bhopal. On top of that, the project which he has picked is the reduction of cost, right? Cost reduction, why it is important? Because he is not only a manager, but he is a business manager. He is managing not only 15 hub, he is managing number of people which is directly or indirectly linked to it. So if my manager is thinking on cost reduction, just see how force multiplication it is going to happen in 200 SZMs and 27 odd hubs which we are managing last mile. So you have done fantastic job. You have picked up very nice project. In the end, definitely doing work is not important. Doing work economically and smart is more important. And you have done a smart job. Thank you so much for doing this.
So thanks, Dave. So once again, Abhishek to do the honors of giving out the memento.
हाय टीम, माई सेल्फ धीरज सी होते मैं शेडोफैक्स ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में नवंबर 1 2017 से हूँ. मेरा SF कोड है 527. और इतना बड़ा जर्नी मैंने इस टीम के साथ एज अ HI से चालू करा है और 250 स्क्वायर फीट हब से, और आज भोपाल में एटलीस्ट 4 सेल्फा में और ऑलमोस्ट 36 फ्रेंचाइजी MP की मैं लीड करता हूँ.
Thank you, Dheeraj. Yeah, Anjali, back to you.
So we'll now move on to the winners of Operation Vijay. So we have 3 SZMs who won, but the first, the people who came third and second, they're not here today, but we'll announce them nonetheless. So we begin with Girish. So Girish began with us as an HI, and he worked his way up to being an SZM. He takes care of Bombay, Pune. He's not here with us today, but he came third. And next we have Manivanan, who came second. Sorry? Mani's not here. We can have, yeah. Sahas, will you take it on? Mani began with us as a rider, went on to a TL, went on to become an HI, and then became an SZM. And he has always been the best performer from the Chennai pod. He takes care of all the critical hubs in Chennai. Sahas, could you please accept it on his behalf? Abhishek, can I? Yeah, he wins a mobile. iPhone 14, yes. Okay. And at first place, we have Shanko Shubrodhar, who is from Kolkata and rest of West Bengal. Is he here? He's also been with us since 5 years, and he takes care of the critical hubs in Kolkata. And I hope he's bought Mishti Shandesh for all of us from there. Huh? He will. He's won a Dubai trip.
शेडोफैक्स में मैं 2016 से हूँ. मैं ज्वाइन किया था एज ए राइडर. फ्रॉम 2016 मैं ज्वाइन किया था तिलजला हब में एज ए राइडर. उसके बाद मोटा मोटी 6 महीना मैं राइडर था. उसके बाद मेरा जो मैनेजर था उन्होंने प्रमोट किया था मुझे एज ए TL. उसके बाद 1 साल मैं TL में था. फिर मेरा प्रमोशन हुआ एज ए असिस्टेंट हब इंचार्ज. उसके 1 साल बाद मैं हुआ हब इंचार्ज, उसके बाद अभी 2 साल से इस पोजीशन में हूँ। बहुत कुछ मिला है कंपनी से। थैंक यू सो मच।
So those were our SZMs, and we now move on to our HIs. So at third place, we have Karthik from Chennai, Vanakkam. So he has over 8 years of experience, and he specializes in taking daily huddles with his entire team. So congrats, Karthik. He wins an iPhone 13. Karthik, would you like to say something or?
Actually, I really want to thank my part team and like Anish sir and Ponurangam sir. Actually, you were all encouraging me to achieve this. And Anifa sir and Dinagaran sir who supports me a lot, and Manion and SZM, my previous SZM. Actually, they like to teach how to handle the riders, how to manage the team, so etc. So and one special mention, the Muhammad Abu Bakr is one of the in charge. CHN Vadapalni. Actually, he's like a colleague, but he's very motivating to me to achieve this award. And one of the luckiest year in the 2023, because I have a child, son, 4 months old. So that is a special gift to me. So everyone, thanks to giving this.
Thanks, Karthik. Congratulations. Okay. At second place, we have Vishwa. Vishwa is the HI for Magdi Road. And I think he's a very familiar face around office. We all keep bumping into him. He is actually supposed to be one of the best HIs. Again, if any of you are going for I Also Deliver, he's an excellent guy to work with. And he isn't here today because he's writing his exams. So Vishwa, if you are watching, congratulations. And can somebody, Sahas or... Yeah. Yeah, and Vishwa is going to Thailand. At first place, we have Suman from JP Nagar. He joined us about 3.5 years ago, and he has got the BIC award twice. Suman wins a BMW bike.
Oh, थैंक यू। हाँ, मेरा पहला प्राइज है, फर्स्ट, मतलब कुछ भी प्राइज नहीं मिला है मुझे स्कूल से, यहाँ पर यही पहला प्राइज है। ये प्राइज अचीव करने के लिए पहला मोटिवेट किया है नागराज सर है। वो उसका विस्ता टॉप 3 बेंगलुरु आना था, बट एक मिस हो गया है। और लास्ट 3 वीक्स में मैं परफॉर्मेंस करने के लिए उदास था, बट रिचर्ड सर ने तो मुझे ये किया था। एंड इन 30 डेज, मतलब अभी 30 डेज है क्या वो ऑपरेशन विजय का पीरियड में, और 10 डेज में कुछ मेरा पर्सनल इशू था, इसलिए हमारा टीएलई मेंटेन किया था। नवीन एंड बालू मेन किया था, उसके लिए मैं थैंक यू बोलना चाहता हूँ। दैट्स इट सर।
Suman, so who are you taking for the first ride, Nagraj or Richard? Trip. We'll pretend we didn't hear that. Okay. So next we have legends of e-commerce. Okay. So we have Pavan from the Bangalore pod. You got the haircut before or after you won the award? Okay, so he started with us 4 years back as an HI at the Nandini Layout Hub, and he was promoted to the SZM just last month. So congratulations, Pavan. Another legend, Chandrasekhar from the Nagasandra Hub. Chandrasekhar is here. Chandrasekhar, okay, he's on his way here, but he has over 10 years of experience and he has been winning Operation Vijay the last 2 editions as well. So congrats wherever he is. Okay, our best state head. So finally not from the south anymore. Bharat Kulkarni, state head, Gujarat. Bharat is here. Devinder, would you? Okay, for best pod, we have a joint award. So one is for Narendra Singh, who has headed UK, UP. Like the brightest smile in the world. He joined us almost 6 years ago. Yes, awesome. You're checking? आप check कर रहे हैं 6 साल. Sorry.
टीम एक्चुअली अपने पॉड में हमने मतलब एक कल्चर सेट करने के लिए जो भी काम किए मतलब एक कल्चर सेट किया उसके ऊपर फॉलोअप्स लिए और मैं थैंक्स करना चाहता हूँ मेरी टीम में ओमकार सिंह, विनय, सुरेंद्र, अरविंद यादव जिन्होंने मेरे साथ कंधे से कंधा मिला के काम किया और हमने बेस्ट पॉड. थैंक यू.
Okay, so this is a joint award, as I said, and the other one goes to Asim Kumar Samanta. Asim. Have you at least got sweets from West Bengal for us or no? On the way.
Hope this will be packet. We can carry this on flights. I have to, right? So, hopefully, I would like to. By the way, anyway, thank you everyone. First of all, I want to thank the entire pod team of West Bengal and Northeast for giving me this opportunity. And as well as also want to thank you, Ankit and Deepak also for supporting us. And thank you the entire team sitting here who has supported us, whether it is HR or the expansion team or everyone in this floor. So thank you everyone.
Thanks, Asim. So this year, for the first time, Operation Vijay, it usually is just for HIs and SZMs, but this year, as you can see, we had state heads as well, and also regional head. So this time, the best regional award goes to Anish. Woo!
If the entire South team can come, whoever from South, guys. Whoever from South is here, come. So for South, let me just speak a few words and then I'll hand it over to you. Anjali was saying that this is the first time we ran a little bit of competition across the ports and regions. I think across, as Abhishek was saying, that across the board we have done significant progress. All the regions have done extremely, extremely well. But if there is one region which is really standing out, We keep on getting this BIC data week on week, month on month. If there is one region which is standing out across last several weeks consistently, it's South. And I was sharing a story in the conference room recently. So basically the South journey probably started when Abhishek, I think 2 months or 3 months back, Abhishek sent me an escalation from CEO of another company. And Abhishek said, so the escalation was that, you know, if it is Shadowfax, we know that it will not happen. So that was an escalation that you sent. And I called Anish and I told that I'm embarrassed. I'm completely embarrassed by this. I cannot live with this. And that is where Anish took the challenge. He really turned it around. Not only Bangalore, entire South, he turned it around. And you see that today, out of all the awards, I think 2 best HI awards went to Bangalore, where the escalation came from. So really, really well done, Anish.
Hi. Firstly, thank you. Thank you so much. I think I have a lot of people to thank, but I'll try to make it short. For SP&A team, Amandeep, our lives are generally pretty boring. You wake up, you take call, our call starts by 8 o'clock. To have something like Operations Vijay project, Ravi also, something like Operations Vijay and Project Reach going, it gives that boost of energy. So thank you so much for doing that. And second, I would like to thank everybody in this floor, especially the central teams. See, I'm doing this on behalf of the South team, so I'm not thanking folks from my team. I think one of the reasons that we as a team, we have been able to do well is the access that we have to all the smart folks that are sitting out here. Amandeep is my man. Friday, anytime I have a problem, I don't know to solve, I call him. Ajit, Abhinav, there are so many people that I can name. So thank you so much. And third, Deepak. I think one of the first conversations I had with Deepak when he took over LM was conduct daily calls. I did not take it very seriously because I don't come from a background that does daily calls. But when things broke hell, when hell broke loose, Deepak was very much involved in our day-to-day operations, which was quite, we were all taken aback by it. He was daily visiting the hubs and he was getting onto our daily calls, and all of us as a team, we got very, very serious. I think that was the changing moment for all of us. Thank you so much for your mentorship. And I think anybody you ask in our team, if I like 3 months back, we were very bad as a region. So anybody would attribute the turnaround to the daily calls that we have been having. Like I said, we have our calls by 8 o'clock. Deepak has helped us kind of define how the call should happen minute by minute. So that's the amount of involvement and support that we get from Deepak. So thank you so much on behalf of South team. And lastly, the HR team, Mohan sir, Nagendra, Naveen. I think in the last 2 months, I would have troubled the HR team the most. We even got their floor shut for a couple of days to do hiring for Bangalore. The way you've been able to add new people into our team, the quality of folks that have come in, it gives me a lot of confidence that this is just a beginning, right? As a team, we are charged and motivated to do a lot more and go a lot further. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Anish, and congratulations to the entire team. After work, if any of you would like to have a party, the RO team has invited us right there. So please contact Nagraju and Sahas. Okay, that cup, they will fill it with whatever we like, right? Okay, so that brings us to the end. Thank you so much for giving us your time, and thank you guys for being the stars that you are. Oh, Chandrasekhar is here. Okay, so our HI Chandrasekhar is here. Chandru, please come. Abhishek, would you like to add?
Yeah.
I think we are almost done. Thanks HR team for setting this up. Thank you all the regions for coming in over here. I think just I'd like to conclude with one specific point on how the things have evolved, how the award ceremony has evolved. Every year for the last 5 years, if any client, anyone would have asked, we would have said, asked us a simple question. Where can we give you load where there will not be complaint, you will not fail, okay? We always said one answer, North, okay? Thanks to our North team, North has always, whenever we have had these competitions, number one always goes to North. I think the first time ever, we have seen our South making us number one. Today, when clients are asking us, we are saying North and South dono de do, dono chalega abhi. ठीक है ना? For number one. That's what has changed. Phenomenal work, South team. Unbelievable numbers, unbelievable metrics. Every metric that we are looking, I think you guys have turned it around. So big congratulations. Please celebrate with your teams. I think for other regions, by the way, everybody has actually phenomenally improved their performance over the last 6 months. But maybe it's the South team who has just got the honors now. We hope, I think some of the other teams will also come by. And again, the season is just starting. The planning is just beginning for all of that. So officially, I would like to call the planning session open now. Good luck. Best of luck, everyone. Make us proud. Make it big. Thank you.